Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and today we should be leaving the forest as we continue in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, we start, and Link is back in his house again. Um, One thing you might notice is the aspect ratio has changed since last week. We now have more standard rather than widescreen. It's When this game first came out, that's how it looked, and that's how my TV is choosing to display it, so I'm pretty sure that's how the game, the developers intended for it to look, so hopefully the sprites, or the models, won't be quite so stretched out as they were previously. Also, I'm hoping that the sound volumes will come through. I know last week they were a little bit loud. I adjusted them down, but might have adjusted them too far, so please just let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or too perfect. So, last week we had helped the Deku tree and gotten rid of the parasite inside of him, but unfortunately it had already done its worst and he perished soon after. So now we're kind of being told to leave the forest to go try to help out the other problems that like the cause of the parasite. So we Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave, are you? I thought I would, considering the Deku tree kind of told me to. So, I guess we'll see if we die. Hmm. Oh, you're leaving. Did she just suddenly appear there? I kind of thought the not being able to see them from a distance was just a technical thing, like just that the game wouldn't draw things in, wouldn't draw too many people on the screen at once, but maybe this is an indication the Kokiri actually can kind of disappear or become invisible or something. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, because you are different from me and my friends. Wow, I don't even get to be included among your friends. Thanks a lot. That's okay because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Okay, so we're not friends, we're BFFs. Good. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. All right, we got the fairy ocarina. Okay, that's how to use an item. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. I'm sure we'll be back at some point. Or maybe not. Link looked kind of terrified there. Alright, here we have Hyrule Field. Let's, now let's, I want that one there. That one there, okay. So if we get the ocarina out, hmm. Some of the buttons don't seem to work right, so hopefully we'll be able to work around that. But this is our first... No, stop. This is our first instance of... We have an ocarina that is not... Rather than just playing a set song or a couple set songs, we actually have... Hoot hoot, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. Okay. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and L or R to find the map. Okay. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? And this is a common complaint in this game, is you'll notice that no, I did not get all that is the top and default option. If we select that, he will go through his entire spiel again. So yes, I got all that. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 toe. Although it is interesting, we have the return of an owl as a guide. Something that we saw in the last game, but none of the previous games. Or prior games, none of the ones prior to that. Okay, so as I was saying, with the ocarina, we have, instead of just having set songs to play, we actually get to play different songs, and we get to choose exactly how we play it, which makes it a little bit of a mini game, as well as just, you know, we can mess around with it if we want. Okay. Wow, the day seems to be going fast. I'm not sure we'll make it to the castle before night. Should have been rolling the whole way. I think I'm a little faster when I roll. Oh, come on. That was thoroughly unnecessary. Okay, let's see. Stall child. Don't be afraid of the stall child. Just attack it repeatedly. Okay. Hyrule Field is generally pretty safe during the day, other than like a few places where you'll encounter enemies. At night, we just get attacked repeatedly. So, let's see, what am I going to do? Okay, let's see. You are here, Hyrule Castle, this way to Lon Lon Ranch. Well, we'll visit there again. I don't recall how long the nights are in this game. I don't think they're terribly long. Just enough to kind of be annoyed at the enemies. So might as well do a little bit of fighting and a little bit of collecting. Yeah, okay, this guy's already starting to brighten up. Yep, okay, with the dawn, the stall child goes away. I will say this castle is certainly very much more castle-ish than in the previous titles. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. Okay. Don't mind me just smashing all the pots in the place and looting any of your money. Man, I'm so bored. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay. Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar, okay, to lift it. Yeah, throwing each one is a little much. I think it's easier just to do this. Also, yeah, you really, if you're a guard especially, you really don't want people to know that you wish there was more trouble in the world. Okay, cool. Those spears and harpoons and things are pretty cool. Too bad Link is forever using a sword and will probably never get the opportunity to use a spear. So. Are these anything special up here? I'd probably have to... Since they're up there, I just don't know if they... No, like I thought maybe they'd have more rupees since they're harder to get to. Okay, now this is a lively, bustling place. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Okay, thank you, Rabbit. This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? No comment. Hey, have you heard that Princess Zelda sees prophetic visions in her dreams? I want to talk to the kid chasing the chicken. I can't catch that Kuko. Dancing couple. Oh, you are so handsome, just like the King of Hyrule. Oh, you are more beautiful than Princess Zelda. Okay, little lovey-dovey couple there. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. Totally not Marin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Okay. I made a lot of money. Maybe I should go look for more things to sell. I know, I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river and end up there. Okay, I'm sure that means we'll need to go to Lake Hylia. Please, with C, please sell me something. I don't have anything to sell at the moment. Fear the legend of the Shadow Folk. They are the Sheikah, the shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the King of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Sheikah around here for a long time. However, I heard there is one Sheikah woman living in the castle. Okay, interesting. I'm trying to recall, I think this is our first time hearing about the Sheikah. Link seems to be getting "you're different" a lot. Yeah, he'll be getting that quite a bit. It's because no one else wears a pillowcase on their head. Do you know about the Temple of Time that we have in the northeast part of town? I just got here and have never left the forest before. No. Legends say that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the Sacred Realm. Did you know that? Did I know that legends say that? Again, I've just gotten to town. we have the Castle Town, and the castle itself. What's odd, I'm kind of curious how the walls must go all the way around, but then you'd think that all these hills might get in the way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho 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 hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. Okay, must be awfully inconvenient for the people living there. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now? Hoo hoo hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No! Stop trying to repeat yourself to me. Oh, you're a smart kid. Only dumb people would want to hear stuff again, I guess. Good luck then, hoo hoo. What's that above the... Oh, it's like a eagle or falcon or something cool. Excuse me, I want to go and visit the royal family, sir. So you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? I said royal family, but sure. Yeah. You probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home, get out of here. The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. Okay, wow. Hyrule not putting its most polite guards in the public-facing positions, I guess. Fortunately, there's this conspicuous vine right here. Current time is 12:49. Okay. There's a guard at the other end of this bridge. And another guard over there. But maybe if I hop down over here. What's this? Dead end. And we don't have a... Wow, very helpful, Navi. Navi is such a huge help in these games. Okay, some more guards right there, and a guard right there. Fortunately, the guards are incredibly nearsighted, and apparently can't tell there's someone here if I'm not, like, right in front of them. And this guy can't hear me or turn his head slightly to the left, so... Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna hope that this is a rough part that we can climb up. I mean, this is kind of what I was saying earlier about the... Yes, presumably the walls of the castle town extend all the way around this area, but with all these hills and everything, it's not... Like, it's... People can just sneak up too easily. And oh look, we have a really tall hill right there. If someone got on that, they could probably actually get on top of the castle walls. And that's... Yeah, that's just about the height of the castle wall there. Wow. Okay, well... I don't know if they'll turn around, but let's swim behind them anyway. And hopefully they don't hear my incredibly loud rupee picking up. Okay. Mumble, mumble. Welcome. Our ranch is so fun. Come in and look around. Dude, we're not at your ranch. And apparently I can't enter that door. And I'm thinking I need to get in there, and you're sleeping right in the one place that you're blocking me. Navi, any insight? No? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did not mean to cut off your few remaining hairs. Well, these guys will help me back to town. Hey, you stop, you kid over there. Thank you. Although, you know I'm just going to be back, once I find some way to wake that guy up, right? Okay, another gold sculptula. Oh, I was just going to go back to town to see you. Hello. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? Is he the sleeping guy talking about his ranch? I think I found him. He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Teehee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Teehee. You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to C and see what happens. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to and use it with one of the C buttons, okay? Well, let's hold on to it for now. I don't want it to give me away while I'm... Oh, set it to C to incubate it. My dad is real troublesome for an adult, isn't he? Well, maybe I should set it to C just so it can incubate while we're sneaking in again. I mean, I guess I don't really know how troublesome your dad is, because I've just met him, and yes, this one thing is troublesome, but that's hardly a basis to just say that he's troublesome in general. Okay, excuse me, you guys don't see anything. So is that, you think that's part of the physical when they're trying to hire new guards, is make sure that they can only see things directly in front of them and have no peripheral vision whatsoever? Also, man, this moat has a lot of rupees in it. Looks like this item doesn't work here, okay. Mumble mumble, okay. Okay. It's a wishing moat, I suppose. Although the only ones we see around here are the guards, so maybe that guard that was wishing for trouble keeps throwing money in, expecting some. In which case, all the trouble we encounter in this game, I guess we'll be able to blame on that one guard. So I was looking with this game, trying to think of how it relates to the previous games. And again, we have like a 5-year gap since Link's Awakening, before this one came out. And we did see the creation myth was very similar to that of A Link to the Past. But at the same time, Um, this definitely doesn't seem like a sequel, at least not a direct sequel to Link to the Past, since I mean, the Link in that game didn't grow up in the forest, and so he seemed to be a different Link. And some... Oh, look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Okay. Yes, now we have a chicken. That would be a very rude awakening, having a chicken just stuffed into your face and crowing at you. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? I mean, dude, you've been sleeping for like 2 days, at least. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. Interestingly enough, Malin and Talon in Japanese would have been pronounced very similarly to Myron and Terran, who we saw in the last game. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me? I'm going to catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really going to let me have it. Okay. What was I saying about the... Oh, I'm guessing the pictures on the boxes mean these were deliveries from the ranch. Hopefully it's okay for them to get wet. If not, we'll blame the guards for kicking me out whenever they saw me. Shame on them for doing the bare minimum of their job. Okay, so as we're going through this game, we'll have to see if we see any similarities or connections to the previous games, or if this seems like it's another reboot, like we established, or we believe the Link to the Past to be. Okay, let's see. Oh, red rupee? Oh, I think as a child my my wallet's pretty thin anyway. I think I can only hold up to 99 rupees, so I don't need to get too greedy. Okay. Okay, I think as long as I don't bump into him, I think I should be fine. Hopefully he stops. Okay. Oh. I want to see if they are going around in a loop or if they're... Okay, yes they are. It's going pretty quickly too. Alright, I think I want to wait for this guy to come over. It seems like there's a larger gap between. Okay. Well, have a little courtyard, and we can see into the palace. Including, looks like Princess Peach and Mario from Super Mario 64, or Mario 64, and Bowser. So again, we already had in the previous Zelda title, in Link's Awakening, we already had some Mario references, and now here we have some more Mario references. There's little Easter eggs here. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Because you have terrible guards. Seriously, you might actually be safer not having any guards than having the guards that you have. Man, wow. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Unfortunately, yes. Then are you from the forest? Yep. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Oh yeah, let me just, yeah, I'm pretty sure we got that. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. Okay, so she recognized us because of a prophetic dream. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. Oh, that's okay, I didn't introduce myself either. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? JJ48. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Oh, you watched my stream. How are you liking it? Okay then, JJ48. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Alright, we get another story. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Hopefully the people watching this stream don't count. So, yes, as long as I can include them in the secret, okay. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. That's not really an actual sentence. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. Okay. So they couldn't find a righteous person to make a wish first. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Oh, you promised not to tell? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, and uh, second grievance with the options in this game. You'll notice with the owl, the top option was the please repeat option. Now suddenly we have the bottom option being the please repeat option. So even if you just got in the habit of going down and pressing A, you'd be trapped yet again. Uh, this game was horribly inconsistent with that. I think they just wanted to get players to listen to long stories again and again and again. So that's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. Okay. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Oh, is it a man in black from the desert? We look through the window at him? Okay, that's an odd thing to ask. Okay. Has he just been pacing there, or just standing? Okay. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? He's the only man with eyes in the view at the moment. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Okay, man from the desert. I'm tracking here. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Okay, that would seem a little bit of a stretch, but it goes along with what the Deku Tree told me, so I will accept your conclusion, even if I'm not sure of your reasons for making it. What happened? Did he see you? Yeah, that's why I just kind of slowly turned to the side rather than, ducking down or anything. Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. So, tell me, what are we planning? Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. Okay. And he wants to conquer Hyrule, no, the entire world. Now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. What happens if I don't believe you? Please believe me, my prophecies have never been wrong. Please. Okay, very convincing argument there. I'm convinced now. Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. Okay, this might be cheating a little bit because this is experience I've picked up playing many video games, but powerful artifact locked behind some trial that requires collecting a bunch of stuff. And rather than make him collect all the stuff, we're going to try to collect it first. I don't foresee this ending well. This is generally not a good plan. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Set it to C and show it to... Let's see. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to any of those and then use that to show it to people. Okay. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Oh, okay, she's just standing there. am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? Are you patronizing me? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. Okay, this was an oddly specific dream. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Okay, let's see if I can play this. Okay. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a better controller next week. Okay. Come on. Wow, I played the part of the song she didn't even teach me. We learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. I mean, I really wasn't that worried because I don't have high faith in the castle soldiers being able to find much of anything. But, you brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. Okay, so we do have Kakariko was mentioned in Link to the Past. I believe that was the name of the... I think it was actually called Kakariko then, the main village just outside the castle. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. And random kids from the forest who are helping out the royal family. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones, alright? We're counting on you. It seemed unnecessarily theatrical. Just want to see, what do I have now? Okay, so this is, we have Zelda's letter now. I guess we must have gotten rid of the chicken. Okay. I wonder if the flashing ones are the ones that it's recommending we visit. Kakariko Village, Death Mountain Trail starting point. I have to say, Death Mountain is not a very inviting name. Yes. What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? Good for us. Was that really that important that you had to interrupt our progress to ask? Ding dong, ding dong. I'm a clock soldier of Kakariko. The current time is 1542. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the Great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castle Town. Oh yes it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up the mountain. Okay. I am the boss of the carpenters that Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. Okay, yeah, well, with an attitude like that, it's hard to imagine why they wouldn't be motivated. Okay. Chickens all over the place. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Okay, how many do you have, by the way? 6 more, okay. Wow. Can I... No. There was one up here. There we go. So you can take a hike and maybe they'll come back. There's 5 more. Four more. Okay, in the previous game we had the flying rooster that we could hold over our heads to fly or glide. Here, using it with chickens that are panicking and seem barely able to handle our weight seems a little cruel. I keep saying chickens, but technically cuckoos, because of course in the Zelda series I'm pretty sure that both the males and females have the comb, which I think in with real chickens is just a it's like just the males do. Okay, so let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there should be 2 more. Although, what's probably most disturbing is how did that one chicken get into that box? That box did not have any opening that the chicken could have crawled into, which, does that mean somebody intentionally put it in there? And if so, why? do like the music in this town, though. Let's see. Okay, so there's one up over there. How do I get over there? Ow. I thought I could grab onto a ladder while falling and slow my fall a bit, but that turned out to not be the case. I can't get down, so all I can do is look at Death Mountain. Okay, you want help or anything, or you just letting us know? Have you seen Mr. Dompe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 3:42 right now, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't you go out onto the field and kill some time? Okay, I wonder... Maybe I can fly over from here. Unless I can... Okay, excuse me, I'm gonna remove one of the chickens real quick. They're cuckoos. Don't know if we can... Okay, good, we can. Alright, so we have that one. And whoa, this one. And then there was one up here. Right. So if I recall correctly, I don't think this game actually has the main Zelda theme in it at all. But it does have a lot of songs that will end up getting reused a lot in the series. Alright, this should be the last chicken. Oh, thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. Okay, you might want to find a different line of work then. 'Cause caring for living creatures generally requires interacting with them in some way. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. Alright, we got an empty bottle. Please don't tease my cuckoos. Well, actually, I'm sorry, but I do need to test to see if the, if this holds true in this game as well. Oh, they're getting angry. Okay, yep, it holds true in this game. If you'll excuse me, I need to quickly go indoors. Ah! What in the world are you? We all look like this because of the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. Okay, so we get a side quest. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear, collected as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the quest status subscreen indicates how many spiders of the curse you have destroyed so far. When this icon is displayed next to the name of the area on the map subscreen, there are no more spiders in that area. Okay, that'd be helpful when we're trying to do this. Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside the dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Okay, yeah, guilt trip me into it. If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich. Okay. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to smack you in the face with the sword there. Yarg, I'm cursed. Okay. Now, does all his family look the same, except for him? Yeah, they kind of look like it. They don't all get special spider models. Okay. Well, I'll keep my eyes open. And, of course, the chickens have escaped immediately. Yeah, lady, you definitely need to find a different line of work. This just is not working out. Not only is it probably, like, just bad from a medical perspective or something to be working with stuff you're allergic to, but, I mean, you're terrible at your job. Not as bad as Hyrule's guards, though, but... Go around and around and around. What fun. I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around, go around and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill, going around and around and around. Well, how about this for a musical theme? A lullaby. It's the kind of thing you were looking for, right? No? Okay, guess not. Guess now I'm curious if there was an entrance in the back there. Since the Cuckoos have gotten out anyway, do you mind if I just borrow this to travel around a bit? Thank you. So it looked like there was a back entrance or something. But I'm not seeing one. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong side. Dark, narrow, scary, well of 3 features. Okay. Oh, can't adjust the camera here. Hi boys, this the first time you visited this village? Great woman Impa opened up this village to us poor folk. Well, make yourself at home. The food isn't ready yet, though. So, another interesting connection I'm noticing is in at least a couple of the previous games, in the first 2 games, Impa was a character mentioned in the instruction manual, but we never saw her in-game. Now, she's not only an actual character in-game, but seems to be a rather important figure. She's some kind of attendant or something to the princess, and you know, these people, she's the one who opened up this village, and um, you know, is the one hiring the the construction workers to fix it up. And even though they seem to spend all their time either strolling around or, in the case of the foreman, complaining about the guys strolling around. All day long we are working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Felix, it looks like you're just kind of running around not doing anything. Our boss works us very hard. Okay. My little boy isn't here right now. I think he went to play in the graveyard. Okay. I wasn't here to speak to him. I'm just breaking and entering and seeing what I can take from Holmes. A job where you can make a lot of money without much effort. The only thing I can think of is thievery. Is that a bad idea? Yes, that's despite the fact that I was just mentioning that I was looking to do something very similar, that is a bad idea. In fact, I could tell you about the guy who stole a bow once and then got absolutely annihilated by the shopkeeper he stole it from. Even worse than that, everybody started just calling him a thief instead of his real name. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? I mean, I can, I just haven't. Oh, I see, you're just a kid and you can't read yet. Ha ha ha. I can too read, let me see it. The mountain. No passage without a royal decree. Well, I just happen to have a royal decree right here, buddy. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. You recognize the princess's handwriting on sight? Impressive. This is JJ48. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Wahahaha, what kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Hahaha. I think this is all a game on the part of the princess, but I'm still going to let kids go into this incredibly dangerous area. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. Okay. I'll tell them random guard from Kakariko told me about it. If you already think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but... well, I have no choice. This is my job. Okay. Let's go see if that kid is in the cemetery here. Kakariko Village Graveyard. Another thing I'm wondering, have we seen this script before? This, I'm trying to think, I don't know if this, if that's just gibberish or if that actually is supposed to be like Hylian. But if it is, then I can't remember if we've seen that before in any of the previous games. Rest in peace. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family and founders of Kakariko Kakariko, watch over these spirits in their eternal slumber. Yeah. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dampe the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? Okay. Heart-pounding grave-digging tour from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Hyrule time, Dampe the Gravekeeper. Okay, well we'll have to come back for that at some point, I guess. No, I'm not collecting all the chickens again. Or Cuckoos. Alright, made it. Alright, so let's see, we want... we're looking for Happy Mask Shop as well as a place to get a shield. Hey, welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask, you sell the mask, and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. Okay. Do you want to borrow the Keaton mask? Sure. We do not sell masks at this shop, we just lend them to you. You sell the loaned masks on your own, you pay back the money for the mask, and we will lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again, however you can sell each model of mask only once. That is an odd business model. Who's the lady with the dog? A precious puppy can run faster than any of the other mutts around here. Okay. Kid, have you been to Lon Lon Ranch? Their milk is delicious. There are many horses there, and the young daughter of the ranch owner is cute. To get to Lon Lon Ranch after you leave town, head due south across the field. You should visit the ranch at least once. Okay. Yeah, I probably should. You don't look like you have a shield. Let's see. Blue fire. Okay, so this is the place to come if I ever just need to fill up empty bottles. Okay, you look like you have a shield. I don't have a bow yet. Hylian shield at 80 rupees. You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain Gate? Well, I have to give you a good deal then. You got Hylian shield. I'd like to buy something else now. Okay, so that was a so how much was it? Like 80 normally? So it was like a 25 rupee discount? Not bad. Heard a rumor that there is a monster that eats Hylian shields somewhere out there in the world. Have you ever seen it? Oh, in other games I have. I hope we don't have to deal with like-likes too much. So one of the interesting things is if we look at our wooden shield, we can pull it out and block with it. If we have our Hylian shield, it's a little too heavy for a kid, so we can only just kind of crouch and turtle underneath it. Okay, maybe it'll be late enough that we can visit Dampe. Hope it's not too late. Hey, son, what are you doing wandering around this late at night? Oh, I get it. You're testing your courage, aren't you? You must want to go to a graveyard. Wait a minute. What am I doing talking to a kid? I've got work to do. Work, work. Ding dong. The current time is 8:19. Okay. Head east and you'll find a graveyard. Legends say you can calm the souls of the dead with an old song of the royal family. Well, fortunately, we just happen to have an old song of the royal family. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Alright, finally someone in this game that's relatable. Ah, do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh, is that a key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that key something mask. It's Key Tun. Tun. How is Key Tun harder to remember than Key something? Will you sell it to me? Sure. What would I do with it? My boy will be very happy with this. You really are, Mr. Hero. Wahaha. Sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. I learned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. Okay. Okay. So we'll check out the graveyard while we're here. Wait a second. Why don't we have a... So did we actually, like, just give that guy our letter from the princess? We don't get to keep it anymore? Excuse me, sir? Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dampe the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole. Sure. Nope, nothing here. Okay, wow, that was, Okay, so... Let's see. Plant something there. Seems to be a Triforce over a crescent, or perhaps like laurels or something. Royal Family's tomb. The giant Triforce here. What happens? Well, these are different. Royal Composer Brothers, Sharp the Elder. Oh. Royal Composer Brothers, Flat the Younger. Okay, let's do anything for you guys? Poe of the Graveyard. If you stare at it with L targeting, it will disappear. Oh yeah, it will. Yeah, you killed me. Unbelievable. Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also serve the royal family and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic powers of the family. Though we never could figure out the power of the Triforce, we had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. I mean, actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Ganondorf had not tried to steal our results. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. What do you have to say? Ah, I'm dead again. What? You again? Somehow you remind me of Princess Zelda. Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I will tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many... So, are you two, like, sharing a soul or something? Because I haven't talked to you before. I talked to your brother, I thought. People called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote. But we brothers were not just composers. We had a mission to analyze the mysterious powers of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be a part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell the truth, each of us was studying a different song, one to summon the sun and another to summon the moon. If you were really sent by a member of the royal family, I will tell you about the results of our study. We inscribed it on the royal tombstone. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Okay, so... Crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here. Okay, we just destroyed a massive tombstone, and the Gravekeeper doesn't really seem to mind very much. Okay. And by the way, I do see the gold Skulltula over there, but even if I kill it with the slingshot, we don't have any way of collecting the token at the moment, so I'll leave it be for now. Okay, Royal Family's Tomb. Peace. When you get close to it, use L targeting. Even if it flies away, you can still target it. Yeah, but you know, you're really not as helpful as you think you are. Shine light on the living dead. Okay, oh boy. Okay, well I don't have any way to... I'm not a big fan of these things. Oh, no. I want to get information about them, but not hear their shriek. No, no. Navi, target the stupid things. There we go. Redead. Its gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. Ah. Yeah. One of the most irritating enemies in the entire series, I think. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. I feel like I lost the meter or something there. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. You've learned the Sun Song. Okay. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. Okay, cool. So like, what happens if I do this? Is this bringing light to the undead? Yeah, there we go. So now can I kill you? Okay, I don't seem to actually drop anything. But it is useful for getting past them, I guess. Okay. So I think... Oh. It became day now. Okay. Okay, if we press B, we can fast forward. Good to know. Well, we still have some time left. Let's head up Death Mountain and see what we can find up there. Well, sorry, safe. Okay, are you gonna ask me that every single time we head to a new area? Spoiler, the answer is yes, she will. Alright, Death Mountain Trail. Red Tektite. Lock onto it as it jumps with L targeting. My sword does not have much reach to it. Dodongo's Cavern. Don't enter without permission. Oh, so we're gonna get to see some Dodongos, presumably. Oh, there you go. I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get there, even on foot. So this is our, I believe this is our first encounter with Gorons. Although it could just be the limitations of the sprites, but particularly with their slightly pointy heads and connection with rocks, they actually kind of remind me of the forget what the enemies were called in A Link to the Past, the little ones that would scurry around and turn into rocks if we hit them and block us. So I have no idea if there's actually supposed to be a connection there, but they do kind of remind me of just large versions of them. They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Don't you want to see her? If I have the time. Death Mountain Trail, okay. So we're going to need some way to clear out boulders first. Follow the trail along the edge of the cliff and you'll reach Goron City, home of the Gorons. Natural Wonder Bomb Flower, danger, do not uproot. I'm standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Do you have a question for me? There's no way to say I don't have a question, so I guess I'll ask about bomb flowers. Those plants growing over there are bomb flowers. They are mining plants that grow only on this mountain. They usually grow only in dark places like caves, so bomb flowers that grow in a place like this are extremely rare. If you have the Goron's bracelet, even a little kid like you could easily pick it with A. Okay, and I want to ask about Dodongo's Cavern. Did you see the cavern on your way here? That is the Dodongo's Cavern. Because the light inside is very dim, the bomb flowers, a plant unique to this mountain, grow like crazy in there. Okay. Interesting bit of trivia that I'm sure isn't going to end up being important at all. Land of the Gorons, Goron City. Oh, I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage in this town. We are in danger of extinction. It's all because we can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's Cavern. We Gorons live on a diet of rocks, and the most delicious and nutritious rocks around are found in the Dodongo's Cavern. But that seems like ancient history now. We've become such gourmets that we can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. Of course you can't. I want to eat the top sirloin rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern. So you're literally surrounded by rocks, and you're going to starve to death because it's like, oh, they don't taste quite as good as the ones that I'm used to. I'm sorry, you'll forgive me if I find that absolutely absurd. Can I... I can set these things off. No, okay. What else is already down here? Let's see. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room, saying, I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger. Okay. Okay. I think I can accommodate. Oh, and this is our... Here we see the Goron symbol for the first time. This kind of footprint-looking design. You're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush under your feet. Okay. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Okay, and you're a big pixelated moron, but you don't see me complaining. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Okay, and here we encountered Darunia, which is another name from you might recognize from Zelda 2 as one of the city names. Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's Cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Okay. I just want to see if I could have this spear, but I guess not. Okay, I'll go... Okay, can you tell me anything more about Darunia? He got like a tattoo of the Goron symbol on his shoulders. I'm so hungry that I can't think about anything but food. Ask Big Brother about complicated things. If he's in a bad mood, he'll probably get mad at you. It can be pretty scary, but I know his secret. He may not look like the type, but Big Brother loves to dance. If he gets in a rhythm, he'll surely... I remember Big Brother used to always listen to the music that comes from the forest. Ah yes, the good old days. That music makes me feel nostalgic too. When all the torches on this floor are lit, Goron City is really lively. Okay, so we have to light some torches. There's bombs. Oh, we don't get many visitors way up here. Where are you from? The forest? What's a forest? Eh? It's where a lot of trees and plants grow? Now I'm even more confused. Nothing grows around here besides the bomb flowers. We don't have seeds or nuts around here either. Even Deku sticks are very scarce around here. I know a trick to conserve sticks. If you light a stick on fire, it will burn to ashes. Press A to put it away before it completely burns. By the way, I hit a stick somewhere. Okay. I'm so hungry that I can't think about anything but food. Spiritual stone? That red stone that was lighting up our city? Big brother Darunia took it away. Then he shut himself up in his room and won't come out. Since then it feels like all the lights in the city have gone out. Everyone seems so depressed. I want you to bring fire from Big Brother's room back here. Oh, we have some music going on down this way. Okay, that's right. I need to bring in the fire from Darunia's room. Okay, excuse me. Not trying to interfere with your problems, just trying to get some fire from you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and that thing started spinning. Welcome. You're thoroughly unconcerned by the fact that you have been shut up in here for who knows how long, and that bombs just went off releasing you? Okay. Okay, so Goron Tunic is only for adults, and then bombs we can't buy because we don't have a place to put them. Nope, that's not what I want. How is Big Brother? I see. By the way, do you know the music coming from deep inside of this tunnel? We all like this music. Okay. Did you have anything more to say about this big thing moving around? Okay, nope. Okay. Same. Well, if it's music that he wants, and we have some music coming from this hall. Oh, didn't mean to actually break the stick. Hey, over here, hoo-hoo. JJ48, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoot hoot. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. It is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo hoo hoo. You want to hear what I said again? No. If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot hoot. Okay, so... Oh, nope, don't want to go in there. I want to... this one. This one. Hey, we made it. So, I actually kind of like this version of Lost Forest where it's not about... Oh. Wolfos, draw it close and watch its movement carefully. Attack when it drops its guards. I actually kind of like this version of Lost Forest where the path is not... it's not like something you have to look up. It's not something you have to try to guess and check. It's something that you can actually follow along if you're listening to the music. Now, I think I don't know if we have to beat these guys, but if we want to, we're gonna have to. If you get close to it, it will hide in the grass. A mad scrub. We're gonna need our shield. I guess it would be nice to not have... No, Oh, you had a second ocarina. Or do you just have tons of them that you just give out to everybody? And mine really wasn't all that special. I've been waiting for you. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Sure. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. Okay. It would be nice to hear a voice besides Navi's all the time, I guess so. You've learned Saria's song. Anything else? Whoop. Link, you really need to stop attacking people that you're trying to talk to. When you want to hear my voice... Okay. See what's in here. Oh, it's a fairy fountain. Caught a fairy in a bottle. Alright. This tiny fairy is a reliable partner who will revive you the moment you run out of life energy. Because apparently my own fairy partner who's permanent with me isn't good enough to do that. All she can do is just give me unhelpful advice and irritate me. Hoo-hoo. Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? I did. That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed. Just like this. Hoo 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 hoot hoot hoot. Okay. Do you want to hear what I said again? Nope. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. I don't remember where the way back was. But I do want to find my way back to... can I find my way back to where the Gorons were? This was... Or am I just going to have to walk through the field? Hey. Oh, okay. Is he going to come back? Like if I go here... Skull Kid, is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He might be our friend if we do something. You know, Saria's song, we should be friends. Here, take this. Oh, cool. I thought maybe we could talk, but I guess, okay. Oh, nope, that's not. Okay, I'm not sure how to get back to the passage to the Gorons, so we'll just go the long way. Okay, no time to sit and play with you guys. So it is nice with the technology advances in the games. We're able to get a lot more in the game itself. We've already had several cutscenes telling us story. Navi, for as irritating as she can be, is kind of helpful for being able to essentially tell us what all the enemies are without having to go look them up. And I mean, in general, we're just we're just really using all the new technology rather well, I think, in the game. And indeed, a lot of the stuff that we see will end up, and we'll keep an eye out for what carries over when we play some of the other 3D Zeldas as well. Okay. We probably won't have time to actually... Whoa! That was kind of rude of him. We probably won't have time to do the entirety of the Dodongo's Cavern tonight, but we should at least be able to get inside. My question is, I don't know if we go inside of Dodongo's Cavern, if we'll, if we save in there, if we'll restart in there, or if we'll restart back at Link's house. Hey, it's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the red stone. Well, too bad it's not here. I mean, I came out to get the red stone. I wasn't planning on eating it. What, that's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious-looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room, saying, I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger. Okay. Yeah, I know the Gorons refer to Darunia as Big Brother, probably like a familial and kind of a comforting way, but if you've ever read the book 1984, it has a very different sound, constantly referring to Big Brother doing this and that. Okay. You don't need any help from strangers? How about strangers with ocarinas? Yeah, does this change your mind? I thought so. It's kind of dangerous to be dancing that wildly with the big pointed spear right there. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Whoa. Yahoo! Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. So yeah, I guess if you suffer from depression, you don't need to speak to specialists or take medication or anything. Just listen to a few notes on an ocarina. Not an actual medical diagnosis, by the way. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the Spiritual Stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick a bomb flower using A. Alright, we got the Goron's bracelet. Now we can pull up bomb flowers. Destroy the monsters in the Dodongo's cavern and become a real man. Then we can talk about the Spiritual Stone. So, are you saying if I destroy the monsters in Dodongo's cavern, I will have proven myself a real man and we can talk about it? Or are those two separate conditions? I need to destroy the monsters and I need to become a real man and, like, grow up a few years. Now it's the way of the forest. Whoa! Okay, looks like maybe one more wall. Is that close enough? Okay, good. Nope. Two more walls. Maybe now just one more wall. Whoa, you are a large Goron. I'm working on something really cool right now, but I think it's going to take a while. If you can wait 5 or 6 years, it should be ready, okay? Okay. Fair enough. You aimed right for me. That was incredibly rude, sir. Okay, that I think we're going to need a hook shot to be able to get there. It's free to find out where you respawn. It's true. I just don't want to. Wait, what? What? I have to actually be in the hall for you to talk, Navi? No, okay. You don't want to say it? Okay. I just don't want to break the flow of the game to find out about respawn right now. If next week I'll probably just get on a little bit early, and if I don't find myself into Dongo's Cavern, then I'll just get there before the stream starts. Hey, do you mind if I pick this incredibly rare bomb flower? Okay. I'm gonna assume it's okay. That was not where I wanted that to go. Fortunately, bomb flowers grow back incredibly fast, apparently. Let's go inside the Dodongo's cavern using a bomb flower. Wonderful insight, Navi. Absolutely incredible. What would I do without your assistance? What? Oh, now we can enter the cavern. You're so smart. Okay, something tells me you're probably not going to until I clear it out first, though. So. Come on. Okay, we are technically into Dongo's Cavern, so this seems like this will be a good place for us to stop for next week. And so with that, I know it went a little bit slow today, like we didn't even get through any dungeons or anything, but we did get to explore a lot of Hyrule Castle Town and Hyrule Castle and Kakariko Village. So once we've been to most of the places at least once and kind of looked around, I think it'll go a little bit quicker. But for now, thank you for joining me, and hope you all have a good week. And next week we will plan on exploring Dodongo's Cavern. So, good night. Let's see, is this